2022.
White Stripe. Okay, man. BRT-12. Can you repeat the last call, please?
BRT-12 at 17 Grand.
3016-1 is requesting a unit to take up 415 man off the bus.
Do you like blue jeans? Weapon use with pepper spray. Took a black duffel bag with white stripes. Looks formation.
What's up, Caitlin? James? Preston? Got some rainy weather out here. There's supposed to be a candlelight vigil here. It's supposed to be at 5 o'clock today, but I think it probably got rained out. For the guy that got tased by the cops and later on died at the hospital later. It happened right here. Yeah, it happened across. This is where the motorcycle cop first tried to pull him over here in the corner. And you see that structure to the left? That was a, believe it or not, that's a house of pies. The most modern, futuristic house of pies I've ever seen, dude. Future home, a house of pies. What's up, Dr. Terps?
Holding a child up to a window. The child is 8 years old. Fear the child. We pushed through the window on incident 2151.
I think it's probably going to get rained out.
Taking information from the father's location at 860. Also stating that the window is open. No, that's the bus.
What's up, Jay? Cynthia? Fraser? OCB?
Bus number 1761. A male black, 50 to 60 years on a
Drive through Venice here.
spray suit and a blue flannel. Was armed with a large knife in hand. Suspect exit the bus while on the line with the DOC. It's information only, incident 2165 RD 246. Morning, code 250. Correction, incident 2159 RD.
Believe it or not, people didn't used to want to live up here before. Or at least over in the Oakwood area. I think this side, where the walk streets are, or where they were more desired than the Oakwood. I remember when Julia Roberts, she bought a house somewhere right here. Now a lot of celebrities live here.
I know where the Brownie green jacket, armed with the full 16, raising its sword. I know where the brown blanket. Here I'm past 5 over their information.
But I remember some dude telling me, like, what the fuck? Julia Roberts lives like right in the hood. She's the first big name that I remember moving here. And then they started building houses like this in the neighborhood. I think they're just most of like Hollywood people would move in here. Hollywood producers, actors, directors. At one point, dude, they were all living here in Venice.
I've been taking a medication and being aggressive with family members. Still code 2 additional incidents 158.
This is our Oakwood Recreation, Oakwood Park. In the 90s, there was a lot of fucking shootings here. There's still some to this day. But 90s, early 2000s, bro, this shit was a war zone. My aunt used to live right here.
Director Park.
Pretty much anyone that didn't own their home is got priced out. But there's still some housing that's like subsidized housing. And those are like the last of the poor people that can afford to live here. But at one point, this shit was just ghetto by the sea, dude. Venice.
379 and 375 incident 1
Even this church, dude. This is, I think, an old Baptist church right here, dude. The First Baptist Church. It's like boarded up, dude. They don't even have enough people to come and support the church. And I think that thing's been there forever.
Orange jacket. Uses violent parcel 2 into 2174
Boarded up.
7 units, ambulance attempts suicide, Vermont, Manchester, Manchester, in front of the Popeyes, Cluster, Girlfriend, female, 25 years, blue, white, hooded,
It's a big ass lot too for parking.
Sandals, dollars, fine, tattoo on face, 100 Republic, 3 incident, 2173, RD 12 to 10. Central Unit 30W, posted by now, 729 P, 729 P. So this was Tim L. Black, Plain, 30 years, number 1 brand of black, 20 quote, number 2 brand of black, jacket, red, sweatshirt, green pants. Both suspects are on road, 9mm gun threat, the PR. This is a green black Camaro. Code 2175 RD 176.
This is like the first place that started getting super expensive in LA that I remember.
It's still black for today. Code 2178.
It was ridiculous, bro. Like, for some reason, everybody wanted to live in Venice. I knew people that would live like 4 people in a 1-bedroom. Back when, like, you can get a 1-bedroom for like $1,600. That was a lot of money back then. So to be able to afford it, they would split it between like 4 people. I also remember that comedian Kate Quigley. She overdosed on cocaine. I think some tainted cocaine, and some other comedians died. That was recent, dude. They died just right around there. Oh, you know what? I heard Karen Bass.
828, confirm you're backing on the code 30 ringer.
I didn't see it, but I overheard it on the news that they cleaned up this street here. There's a street called Hampton. Let's see if they got all these people housing. They were like talking like they fixed the problem in 1 day or something.
INS Trolley 45 responding cluster from 77 station to Vermont, Manchester, standby.
16 is a lot now. Well, not here, bro. Dude, you can go live by the Fig. It's like $1,500 for a 1-bedroom. I don't know any 1-bedroom that's less than $1,500 anywhere in LA. There's still a handful of people that didn't, have generational houses here. It's a mix, but those people are thinning out.
Incident 1842.
Suicide 1132 West 61st Street, subject to the female 28 years, having a panic attack, detecting her murder, so monitor comments. Code 2, incident 2180, RD 1239. 30 Miami, can you
1750 for
unit number then?
Studio? Yeah, man. Well, I don't know. Last time I looked at rents, dude, I was like, forget it, dude. I'm not going anywhere.
1230, it's 8510.
Well, I even looked at my old apartment, bro. I was paying like $1,050 when I left. It was a 1-bedroom. I just didn't have no parking. It was small, but it was a 1-bedroom, And when I looked it up, like maybe 4 years after I moved out, dude, it was like $1,850. Not the exact unit, but in the same building. They're all the same. And that was a few years ago. 1 bedroom in Dallas is $2,000. Yeah, just because of inflation, everything's so expensive. Oh, this is behind the Gold's Gym. This is the street that they cleaned
The
up.
ambulance attempts suicide. Correct
Oh, they
location
did.
is Manchester and Figueroa at the top side.
So this is the Skid Row of Venice right here. Remember when the sheriff took everybody off of the boardwalk? Most of the people just moved right here. But this has always been where the homeless people in Venice lived. But during COVID, it just started getting out of hand.
92813.
But yeah, she came. Dude, there's nobody here. There's nothing. So they put them somewhere else. We'll see how long it takes for them to come back. This hamburger, dude, fat-free muck meat.
Today 2103. No trouble. 1007 West 8th Street.
Muck Rock.
1007 West 8th Street. Code 3 into 2188 order 161.
This is a girl, Muck Rock. She's a famous artist. I think she lives right here in Venice too. Right where we were at.
Honda RC minivan license 8. John Roberts.
She has murals everywhere.
John Roberts 066. Suspect smells fennec.
And she's gotten way better as an artist, dude. I remember the stuff she used to paint before was like, I don't know, just was not like proportion right. And now it's like the stuff is like, I don't know, it's almost like photorealistic, dude.
Santa Monica, Melrose, and Western.
So they have cleaned up Hampton.
Requesting an additional unit, Melrose and Western.
You gotta give Karen Bass some credit, dude. She's doing something. I don't know where she's putting those people. I mean, there must have been over 100 people in that street and this one, at least 100 in both of these streets put together. Look at this beautiful specimen. 2184 for a 3-bedroom. Is that good? For a 3-bedroom, that's good.
You want to be 134, no answer, call back, no further.
Not that great, but if you're splitting it up, at least it makes it somewhat. If you're splitting it with 3 people, it's good.
Okay, right.
When I was young, we had roommates and we got a house and we would pay $2,500 divided by 4 people. But it was perfect because like everyone had their own room and then 2 people shared 1 bathroom. And it was a big house, dude. We had a pool, living room. Everything was separated. It was a perfect setup, dude. It was cheap. Yeah, eventually we had to move out, dude. So I'd probably still be there. I'll still be there paying like $600 a month.
36. Domestic violence training order violation. 1871 East 97. 1871 East 97th Street. Suspect is the ex-boyfriend, male, black, wearing a blue shirt, blue pants. Broke into the location with a screwdriver, stole the PR card. Suspect's location on foot. Code 3 incident 2199 RD 1827.
Your Q.
728 is pretty good for these days, no? Because if you just get a single, it's gonna be $1,500 unless you know somebody that's gonna hook you up somewhere.
68787. Do you have a message?
Look at this. That's that same girl painted that dog. Little bulldog. You know what? Harrison Ford used to live right here. Or his wife. Right here. Right here, dude. It doesn't even look like housing, but...
On ID 239.
His first wife wrote E.T.
Anyone will unit, person 81 Shelby unit, CBI traffic, 2640 Bended Canyon Drive.
And she married Harrison Ford.
A fire engine 39.
I don't know, in the 90s or something, dude. You can imagine how much money they have.
supervisor to respond to an edge weapon call 1871 East 97th Street. Identified. 18 hour 80 roger.
526 in the area, 347 Plaza Street. 526 in the area, 346 on Plaza Street.
363-36-3950 Wisdom, okay.
You're ready location.
I'm Nick units and
Look at this really old house right here.
4071 unknown trouble, 1916 East First
Old
Street,
ass Venice house right here.
East First Street. Open 911 code 3 incident 2202.
This has not been touched in a long time. See, like those are some of the original people here. There's still some old school hippies and there's a lot of working class, dude. A lot of Mexicans, a lot of black families, a lot of working class. That's what made kind of Venice cool, you know. All the hippies on the beach, all the drugs, the art. But now all that's pretty much gone, dude. It's like cookie cutter art now. It's commercial art. This is where they had that SWAT, remember? And it ended up being that lady's house right there. She put a no trespassing signs up. That's where that dude broke in with the sword and there was a SWAT standoff, if you remember, right there. Where those ladies are painted. What happened is he like broke in there, or he went in there, and then she tried to get him out, and like he was kind of like calm. I don't think he was threatening, but then she seen that she was in there. I think he might have took some clothes off, and he had some stuff, and he had a sword on the table. So that's when she called the cops. Or I guess when she decided to. Look, that's a cool little character right there. But like initially, she was just thinking that she was gonna kick him out, that he was just some crazy dude, and then she seen the sword, and I think she had a video of her like telling her to get out. And they showed the sword on the table. And I think it's something other, a knife or something. So that's when it got like real serious.
2813, repeat.
Although I don't think he pulled it out on her or anything. I mean, obviously he was out of his mind. He's in somebody's house with a sword. You can't take chances. A lady was actually killed here, bro. Who knew? Someone knew her from the chat before. I think it might have been MT knew who she was. Right here on this street. A few years ago, there was a lady, a pregnant lady that got killed in one of these streets here by some transient or something. Electric Ave, dude, I remember that. On some worst of luck type stuff, dude.
334 rider.
Oh, little waifu, dude. Look what the cat drug in. Little waifu.
They're now 2425 South Barrington, suspect 56-58, 140.
Long time no see, dude.
The rain is now at Pico and Barrington in front of the apartment complex. Additional is 2205.
Oh, even Tampa guy, dude. We got all the daytime people. Hey, man, don't unsubscribe, dude. We're a few months away from daylight savings time. gonna start doing stuff earlier. Thank you very much, Tampa guy.
11-8,
So this Abbott Kinney, dude, I never liked Abbott Kinney. It's just like a bunch of boutiques and shops to just a couple restaurants. It doesn't make any sense, dude. Well, it does make sense. It's just a place where you come spend money. But it's not like there's anything too cool here, dude. I mean, you can't even use the bathroom anywhere. There's no bathrooms. It's just a bunch of like clothing boutique shops, dude. So I guess it's cool if you're a woman that likes to spend money in boutiques. Besides that, there's, I don't know, a couple restaurants. All the cool stuff is long gone, dude. There used to be like old businesses sprinkled in here, dude. There was that old rib place, old bars. Now they've all like been remodeled and turned into something else, dude. Old school dive bars. It was like a mix, dude. It was a mix for everybody, dude. Even I think they have this is like a gay bar right here. Rooster Fish. But I didn't even know until they started putting rainbows as the crosswalk. I do hear that some of these restaurants, I think this one I hear it's really good, but it's expensive as shit. But just to get tourists out here to spend money, I guess.
2145, grade 5 will handle. 17045 Boulevard, Twister incident 2031 ID 678. Hollywood.
What's up, MT? Where? The dentist? I mean, it's cool. I mean, I guess if I was like richer or rich, period. But I don't know. I don't know if that stuff is dying out now, dude. The brick and mortar. This is an old ass apartment building here. Dude, one time, who was it? Some painters were here. There was a painter and they had a ladder all the way to the top from the ground here, dude. Like, what is that, 4 stories? 1, 2, 3, 4 stories. Some dude was painting the building, bro, and it looked so fucking sketchy, man. That thing was bending. Look at this. I never even noticed this house, dude. It's like a train station. That's that California. This is bungalow. Damn, that's a nice house. It looks like a train station. You can tell all the old school people keep their houses all old. They're old and then they're not too like perfectly painted. When the new people move in, if they keep an old house, it's like perfectly painted. It's, you know, it's restored to the nines. But it's the same old school people, like it's just like painted, and you can tell, bro. Because to move in here now, bro, you have to be like a multi-millionaire, dude. Everything around here is like $2 million. Imagine the property taxes on $2 million. You want to move in there, dude? That's probably like 2.5 mil. Little slender house. Look at this. Jesus Christ. The same yesterday, today, and forever. Old school church. I was going to go to the gym and play basketball, but you guys want to continue the tour? I'm probably not going to go out tonight because of the rain. What time is it? 4 o'clock? Yeah, let's just continue the Venice tour. We're not out in the daytime. I think the gym closes at 5. There's the old school craftsman homes. I don't know. It's a mix. I don't know if they call it craftsman or Venice bungalow. California bungalow. Now it's been replaced by stuff like this. Concrete and glass. I think right now what's popular, they're building like, I think they call it barn house or something. Barn house style architecture. All that concrete and glass stuff I think is kind of a little outdated. Yeah, there's a gym. There's a private gym. Members only. Well, let me see what time they close. If they close at 6, maybe I'll go for an hour after. Only because my friend said he's going. He's already there. I don't even have clothes. Might have shorts, but for sure. We're not wearing like a thermal shirt. I don't want to wear that to play basketball. Get you on the court and I'm trouble. Last week I fucked around and ate a double-double. This is the Circle, the Venice Circle. We used to have the gondola here in the middle. I think I have the boat and the statue is not there no more. I think because of vandalism, they had to hide it over here. They had to put it behind this fence over here. I think it used to be right there in the center along with something else. And now they have here a historic Venice America gondola. So the guy that built Venice, I think his name was Abbott Kinney. So the street's Abbott Kinney Boulevard.
12857,
and he built a replica of the Venice canals. That's why there's these canal streets over there. So there was a, I think that's back when there wasn't a big population in Venice, dude. All this was like still land. They was trying to get people from the city to come down to the beach. And he built it, but like I think it was poorly designed. It didn't really sell at first. And the water flow, they said eventually it was like backing up and it wasn't filtering right, so nobody wanted to live there. And it used to be a lot bigger, but now it's like smaller, and now everybody wants to live there. You ever seen the canals? Yeah, he wanted it to be like Venice, Italy, I guess. Here, we'll go to the canals real quick. This is the Venice sign. So this Venice sign used to be an old school ass sign. If you look up old pictures of Venice, it was here. And it was gone for a really long time, and I think they brought it out like 10 to 15 years ago or something. The community gathered together to put it back up. The community is different now, bro. Now it's like a bunch of well-off people, dude. Back in the days, it was like a lot of fucking hippies, bro. The Venice, it was just like a bunch of people just living day by day, free spirits, dude. A lot of drugs, a lot of artists, a lot of people living, shitload of people in one apartment, dude, just living that beach life. And the Doors were out here. I think that was a long time ago. They say that thing right there stands for the Anarchy sculpture. What do you guys think? All the businesses are closed here. All the vendors. Things have changed a bit.
Can I get the RA number?
You know what I just learned? I thought these basketball courts, you know, a white man can't jump. The basketball court, it wasn't even filmed at this court. Forever, I always thought it was filmed at these courts, but it was filmed in a parking lot over there by Santa Monica over there. They built a fake court in a parking lot. They put hoops up. And I always thought it was filmed right here in these courts, dude. It's not. This is where they filmed American History X, though. Edward Norton did his fake dunk. Yeah, I think at the end of Rose Ave. And you know where I learned that from? There's a dude that has a channel called 80s Life. And he does all the filming locations of movies. You guys want to check it out? He puts a lot of effort and time into his videos, dude. I don't know what. I guess this channel's not big because all the stuff on the internet is geared to really young people, you know, kids or young people, older people, or people that grew up in the 80s. They spend a lot less time on the internet than young kids. They can spend all their time on the internet. The young kids probably don't give a shit about movies anymore at all. Oh, we got some flooding over here, dude. Storm watch. The water's starting to build up here. Let's see if the parking lot has flooded. Look, this guy's going out to surf. Get some good surf. You gotta pay right now? No way. Can I get out here? Is there one of those things that pop your tires? Oh no, this dude's still here. Still collecting $9 in the rain. Commerce don't stop. $9. You out your goddamn mind? That's what that dude's saying. Like $9.
Is that 2174? 789, Roger.
132 Sunset, Vermont.
For the gated community, standing by in a gray PT Cruiser.
Look at this guy, dude. Jogging without a shirt on. Hey, what's your problem, bud? Look at this. Dude's flooding, man. I can't even.
11 code 2, code 1.
We get it. You work out, pal. You have to jog without a shirt on in the rain, dude? I gotta get my run in, bro. Fuck. This shirt's slowing me down.
Roger with 1080.
Should we turn off the scanner and play some chill lo-fi music? Let's see what. I don't think there's a lot of flooding areas around here.
24 Ida 130 was 11
You can go down by the beach and see how it's looking, or by the creeks.
Aquarium.
The creek would actually be cool, dude. Where's there a bridge that runs over those creeks?
132 and 134, 31 at the 132 and 134.
That is true.
Monitor your cell phone.
If you jog while you run, you don't have to shower. Sweat's wicking away.
134 Ida.
Can you confirm whether
Smokey and the
Cobra
Bandit.
And RA-63 responded. RA-892 was en route to the call but was canceled. Can I come to 322411?
It's the police. Where are they going? Up ahead is where Joe Biden was. No, not Joe Biden. What's it? Hunter Biden was hiding out.
Los Angeles site. Did you need a backup?
Let the primary key to know.
Like one of these houses, dude, right there, bro. Just on this street, bro. And some dude that was like pushing some documentary on him or something, some like gotcha piece. That's where I seen the video.
Possibly just hallucinating or having mental breakdown. Code 200-2255 or 1283.
It was like one of these houses right here to the right. That dude pulled up with like a truck with the big ass thing that's like the Hunter Biden laptop book or something. And it was one of these things, dude. And he just went right up to the gate and rang the bell. And I think his security or Secret Service were sleeping, bro. They got caught off guard, bro. They were like in the car or something. And I mean, he didn't like do anything illegal.
60 years, gray hooded sweatshirt, green pants, gray shoes.
He was able to hunt down Hunter and go right up to the gate. And you can see how they popped up. They were all like plain clothes. So that's how they do it.
1729 Tempe.
So obviously he had to move after his location was shown.
Can 1115 clear from the road and have all calls?
6 on foot, 2 miles, Hispanics 20, 5716, number 1 was wearing a black sweater. No further, number 2.
How do I know all this stuff?
No further, weapon use bodily. Or somebody taken with a cell phone.
How does anybody know stuff, dude? I hear things, I see things, I read things. Well, that one was just obvious when I seen it. I was like, what the fuck, Venice? I seen it, I recognized the street right away. I was like, what? So it just stuck in my head, like, what the fuck is Hunter Biden doing just living in that house right there? Like, it's a pretty bad house to live in for security-wise. It's on a main street. You figure that he'd be in a gated community somewhere. Or at least somewhere not like right in the middle. Bro, there's like 50 homeless people right across, like 30 feet away from his house. Across all day long. Yeah, the laptop is under question. Well, a lot of the stuff that was on it already came out. I think if there was anything worse on it, it would have already came out.
Previously attempted burn the house down. Put you incident 2260 on right 504.
He's just a wild. He's wilding out, bro. He's a fucking drug addict, wilding out with unlimited resources.
Hello, 871, somewhere. Oh, unit 12857, responding code 3 from Florence Central at 922 East 74th Street. 12857, code 10, pretty quick.
Stream might buffer a little bit right here.
On the 91033 South Bedford Street, apartment 4.
We're gonna drive through the canals right now. See if there's roaring rivers. If you don't know, these are the canals right here. This one, they used to be bigger. They used to go past Venice Boulevard. So this is what Abbott Kinney built. He envisioned. Actually, it was really nice, actually. And everyone has little boats and rafts, but they never ride them. But I think at one point, if it was not in this, I want to say in the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, the water wasn't moving well here, and it would smell. It wasn't filtered out right. It was just neglected. And I think because the water conditions are so bad and it would smell, that these houses weren't very valuable. And they're also really, like, as nice as it looks, it's not very practical to live here. Cause, like, well, there's not a lot of street. You got to go in through the alley. You got to park in the alleys behind the houses. Only one way out. The lots are small. Houses. When people build big houses, but the lots are, a lot of them are pretty small, dude. They're only like 30 feet wide by like 30 by 80 or something. So I guess Abbott Kinney thought that he was going to build this whole city and people were going to get around by gondola and boat. Quack, quack. But I think this is what initially brought people out to Venice. But it didn't go according to plan exactly. But it got the people from the city to come out here. And, you know, these are like beach houses, bro. I think that's why the lots aren't that big. These are more like people's second houses, bro. Everybody, you know, LA was built from downtown out. And this is the little nanny park right here. Lenny Canal Park, dude. You come here during the daytime and just know, but nannies. It's a little tiny park. Nothing but nannies. Oh yeah, so the other impractical thing about this is that it goes in, like this is the only way you could go drive in. So you got to go in from all the way around here and then go in and then branch off into these alleys. Yeah, there's no other street. All these alleys dead end. I think actually this one goes through. Most of those streets dead end, and the addresses are super confusing, dude. It's weird. Like the streets are called canals, and then the alleys are called courts, or vice versa. This burnt down, dude. If you guys remember, this is a big fire. Suspicious fire. And it burnt down. It was a bad fire. Burned down the whole property.
1257, code 6922 East 74th Street.
There was a big fire, burned through the whole structure. And it got a little bit over here. Yeah, it looks like there's a little fire damage to the neighbor. But this one got burnt down completely.
Hey, what's telling you? Possible battery suspect, 1246 Glendon Avenue. Outside of the info of the Westwood Library, suspect male, black 5560.
They couldn't save it. I forgot what was suspicious about it, dude. Like it might have been under construction, I think. Also, like how fast it went up. Like, I came after, like when it was, you know, it was already pretty much put out. But I'd seen videos on Citizen when it was raging, dude. That thing was like, the flames were massive, dude. Surprised it only really burned one property down. Because these things are, they're very close together. Splishing in this, damn, dude. Is that too deep for me to drive through? Let's see what this Prius does. The Prius can't flood, dude. I hope we don't get shocked. Hey, don't get water in your batteries. We're gonna get shocked. What do you guys think, dude? Can I make it?
51 unknown trouble. 3582 Lowry Road. 3582 Lowry Road. Code 3 and 3280 1132.
Or should I turn around and not risk it? I'll let you guys pick, dude. Drive through it. Doesn't look that deep, huh? I mean, my car's pretty low. But I don't think it's lower than that the Tesla. I heard, God damn, it is pretty deep right here.
I'm not talking about the residents. 43 Ulysses Street, code 3 into 227-990-1158.
Well, I think you could bring your own, like, raft or your own little boat, and you could, there's places where you can actually ride in the canals. Or you could ask somebody. Ask the friendly neighbors here. They don't give a shit about their boats. They just have them to, like, the people that live here never ride it. It's just like when company comes over. You might be able to talk one of the residents. Just look for like the older, hippier ones. Not the guy in the Range Rover with the brand new house. Like, look for that old school house, that old couple or something. Like, hey man, do you think I could borrow your thing and buy you a pizza or something? They might do it. You guys want to check out the... Let's go to the creek. We're going to run out of daylight quick.
Roger.
Roger.
12857, 12016 en route.
La Bayona Creek.
Security units 21X89, 21X89, unknown trouble, 8423 Canoga, 8423 Canoga. Open that one line at the
They've closed this center median as like a park.
2105.
But this was always like a park where all the homeless used to stay. Even before like LA had the homeless problem exploded.
Black jacket, white shirt, black pants, white shoes, code 287-287-3724.
There was homeless here.
Southwest unit, CW suspect there now, Crenshaw and Adams, Crenshaw and Adams.
I mean, the homeless isn't that big of... The problem is the drugs now that are out there, bro. The drug use associated with the homelessness is the fucking problem.
3623 confirm our camp line 355 and throw your starting location.
I mean, there's always been homeless, dude. Even Santa Monica was always known as a homeless. But I remember the homeless was just a dude. Usually they'd be like... If they did anything, they smoked weed and they got drunk and stuff. Now there's heavy ass drugs out there. They're making people flip about. And also, we're just dumping all the people with mental fucking health issues. They just get thrown. Dude, there's nothing for them. They just get dumped out on the street, bro. It is like an outdoor fucking insane asylum, bro.
The Crenshaw and Adams.
Southwest unit additional 415 mile on the gun. Last seen northbound on Crenshaw in a black Cadillac with no plate. Male wearing a green jacket with fur, white shirt, blue shorts, blue and white tennis shoes.
Southwest
Remember when
8
it was-
cars are back.
this is Orangefield?
415 mile on the gun. Crenshaw and Adams identified.
Yeah, I remember there was like, there wasn't Strawberry Fields when I was young. There was still some, like where all that Playa Vista stuff was around.
12 out 60, 12 X on
They had Lopez Ranch, which is a cool, like old, I guess, I don't know, were they farmers? It was like a market. But I guess all those places, the people that had fields, they still had the last remaining plot where they would grow stuff and sell it, like in their market, their ranch. They would grow their produce, like strawberries. I think even pumpkins. They would grow pumpkins and then sell them for like Halloween. That was over by the Home Depot. And over there, I used to live around there. The neighbor said like it was all strawberry fields around there. He also said he bought his house for like $9,000. The GI Bill, look at this. So I think this house was owned by like a very old family. And I think it might have gone to a new owner because it looks like they're about to remodel it. It's a dope house. But just the condition and like, you know, the people that were here, you could tell they were old school Venetians. But now it's all, I don't know. Either it went to the kids or grandkids and they're gonna remodel it, or I doubt it, bro. When it gets the full remodel, it's almost always that it's sold to a new owner. You imagine how much this house is, dude? Big ass historical house on a huge corner lot. It's probably like, damn, dude, this thing's gotta be like $5 million for this property, dude. If you split it, you can get like 3 lots. Just the land alone in 3 lots is worth at least 3 something, 3.5, at least. Aguacate. Puedo tener un aguacate. This one's dope too. Look. Here's the past and the present. These people have completely different personalities. I bet they don't get along. This is like modern and that old ass house. What are the chances they get along, dude? Oh no, they're complete opposites.
Tropics 32 responding code 3 from 77 station 922 East 74th Street to the rear.
Dope too.
Still requesting the backup area unit supervisor for 39 Crenshaw 4 Black Cadillac.
yesterday, you were stepped on. Can you repeat your last? Are you continue your response or canceling?
Nah. Who knows?
I said it, okay.
But it is kind of different people, you know? Like the person that probably loves the past and the history, doesn't like change. And then the modern person that's... Fuck the past, dude. The past is the past, dude.
Units responding to the backup, respond either direction, north or south on Crenshaw. Units are facing westbound 39. 5817, go to the watch commander's office.
The house. Well, whoever bought the house probably had to pay top dollar, bro, because that's... There's not properties like that with those big ass lots and just dark. Just a house, I'm pretty sure qualifies for some historical significance if they're... I don't know if there's a historical, like,
12x32, 12x32.
Society of Venice. They definitely should restore it, though.
12x45, 12x45, have you arrived?
It'd be a sin if they tore it down, dude.
Okay. C is going to be for the...
Eastbound traffic, 1 block west.
It looks like there's stuff in Pasadena.
Battery suspect, 1564 Avalon Street, code 26284 or 1184.
Traffic, 1 west of Crenshaw.
Stay down, we'll drive. Alright.
185 will be in the stairwell area.
Roger, and the stairwell is been on a particular floor.
Gang, green burrito sauce, homie.
Continuous delay unit for the Raven Guard 1999 Avenue of the Stars. At the business incident 2298. Janet at 2230.
It's just crazy how expensive Venice is.
Back up and hold it on Marlton. $785.
Pretty much unaffordable to buy a house for. I don't know. You'd have to be in the top, like, right now. I want to say not top 10%, top 20% of income. Or you inherited a fortune or other real estate.
Captain Gray Short, under the comments code 2 incident 2296 at 1417. Pacific Avenue and 30th Street.
That's where they
Bus number
one. Place called
156
Brennan's. It's an Irish bar that races.
Female victim.
They have turtle races. There's a real big Harley Davidson dealer here. Bart, I think it's called Bartels.
All units 04, 3996 Crenshaw, suspect intensity.
Alright, we're gonna go over the creek because there's nowhere else to go. Before it gets dark, let's see if we got a roaring river.
4211 Santa Rosa,
Roger. 363.
Inside all day. Seems like it didn't rain that hard.
33, landline watch center.
Just kind of steadily sprinkled.
For positional, the bus will be traveling at 1634, will be eastbound on Pacific at Normandy. Next stop, northbound Avalon at Anaheim at 1645. Additional incident 2301. 01 South Olive Street at Kellier Apartments, suspect Mount Blanc, weight 3040, standard gray jacket, black pants, black and white sneakers, closest speed, knowing quite that child, close to incident 2310, E162.
Is that a vehicle fire?
You leave the street?
For inside scene at Crenshaw and Adams. 334, were you able to locate a victim?
Locate the victim, as of now
DOA.
We got a vehicle fire by the airport.
555855, President Ringard 141 West 22nd Street at the business. Incident
make it through?
2312.
1350. Oh, it's on the freeway. 105. How can we get there fast? Burning car on the freeway? I think it's not on the freeway, it's like on Imperial Highway, but it came out as the 105. It would take too long to get there. The rain.
424, what's the nature of the shock tow?
So this right here is the La Bayona wetlands. What's left of it?
Roger, 16 Roger.
I don't know how long the agreement is for, but they agreed to leave this like natural. So this was the last like big ass piece of land in LA, or at least on the west side that was left. And it was all there's just wetlands, dude. Like kind of like swampland. Oh yeah, there's a lot of water in the creek. And they fought it, and they fought it, and they fought it. But eventually they built all this Playa Vista stuff. And they, I guess they came to an agreement that they would leave this untouched to preserve these wetlands. Because everywhere that Playa Vista is, all that was wetlands too. Ecological preserve.
Number 2305 RD155. And I'm also battery suspect there now. 801 South Waller Street. Code 2 is number 2310 RD162.
If they could build on this, they would. Dude.
15 North Dakota.
You know, there was a group called Friends of the Wetlands or something that fought it. Fought it. At least they were able to preserve this, dude. Because I think if they didn't really fight it, dude, they would have paved all the way to the ocean, bro. They also found when they built Playa Vista, they found methane gas, and they found also I think like a small cemetery of the original, what is it, the Tongva tribe. So they wanted to stop it, but they didn't.
617 West 5th Street, go 2, incident 2204, RD142.
Dude, I don't know, in today's money, how many billions of dollars that whole development was. There is certain species of like birds and other critters around here that were saved. Right here now, it's like where everyone's the last place people park their RVs on this side. See? That's why they call it the wetlands, because it's wet. Oh, land. When it rains, it floods and. I guess there were natural wetlands here. I don't know too much about it. How wetlands are built. Like La Bayona, the creek, that river was a natural kind of river. So, I don't know, maybe that river would overflow. Also, the ocean's not too far from here. But they've built like a marina and turned that river into a creek. And those are those houses that hang on the hill over there. Which a lot of famous people have lived up there. I heard Jerry Buss used to live up there. One of the houses over there. Pretty crazy, huh? It's hanging. Your whole house hanging. Like if you go street level, it just looks like there's just a garage and a one-story house. How much do you think the insurance is on that? A lot. Alright, we're gonna drive over by the Home Depot, and I think we can get to the creek from there. Now these are the last place they were allowing people to park here in their RVs. I think pretty much on this side of town it's the only place. That mannequin. God damn, dude, what is this? A Hooverville? Shanty towns? So pretty much, you know, when people started coming to California, people started living in RVs, you know, they'd find a spot in a neighborhood on the side street and they start camping out, you know, RV here and RV over there. And then another RV would come and more cars or something once. So like the neighbors would complain, and then they'd eventually change the parking restrictions where you can't park like cars over 6 feet overnight. And they just run out of space, bro. Like anywhere that people used to park their RVs, all the parking restrictions have changed. So there's only a few spots like that where only because that's right there. There's no neighbors, bro. It's like the wetlands. Neighbors are the ducks.
1566 responding code 3 from North Hollywood Station, Oxnard and Radford.
There's also a spot over in the south, like by Broadway and Compton.
DOT 12.
I think it's between on Broadway between. I don't know. It might be Broadway or Main. Between Compton and like, I don't know what street that is. Redondo Beach Boulevard, maybe? Over there, there's hundreds of RVs.
426 High Park.
What did you receive?
It's an industrial.
0 West Olympic Boulevard at the Home Goods on the 3rd level. Such a good for the Chevrolet pickup truck. There's no plate on the front. Rear plate. Rear paper plate of Nora X-ray 640238. Nora X-ray 640238. Just to get a female white 35 years plaid button down shirt. It's code 2 incident 2339 at RD 882.
Yeah, 2060 responding code 3 Olympic Station, Olympic and Toronto. 1023 is around 66 additional citizen 144 suspect Oxnard and Radford. Suspect is approaching Simpson, still on Radford. Positions at 255.
Do I have an umbrella? I think I do. I have an umbrella. umbrella, young
Can you
fella.
verify location?
Let's take a quick peek at the water.
2140.
Best deal on umbrellas at Home Depot.
No white, green hair, beard, 62 wearing black jacket, hiking boots, fish guns, then 2243, 2243. Also 44 suspects, 518 South and Chico.
I'll show you one. It's the big black umbrella from Home Depot. A lot better than the other one. It's pretty solid. It's not like the best quality, but it's big. It's not a cheapie. Dude, these were like $4.99 a few years ago. I think they've gone up to like $8.99. It's like one of those things where they can't possibly be making a profit. Let's continue to storm watch 22. I hope there's not a flood zone here. We're reporting live from La Bayona Creek. Keeping you up to date on Storm Watch 22. Big storm is anticipated coming in. This is Bobby Mountain weather. Anyways, rising water. By tomorrow, it'll probably start getting halfway full. It takes a while for all the rain. It needs to rain for a few days, and then this thing starts really roaring and getting full. One time I seen the water be like almost up to here, almost to the paved road. When I was a kid. Look at this seagull, dude. Oh boy! That's a seagull. You think if I slipped in there, I'd be able to swim out of the current? That is, I don't know. I think maybe you might be able to get out of it. It's not like really roaring, but it's moving, dude. Look. It probably won't be too easy. That's how a lot of kids actually, they get swept away into these creeks all the time. They'll start going down there playing on the embankment when it's roaring. I'm not going down there, dude. I don't want to slip. Slip and fall, end up at the ocean. You guys gotta come identify my body. So this is all the drain water going down to the creek. Never mind. I don't think I would be able to swim out of this, dude. The current's really moving, actually. Oh boy! Oh boy! The rain's really coming down now, Louie. Because of the rain, there's not a... Usually you find a bunch of nice birds and ducks down here. But the rain has scared them away. Seagulls. There's a bike path across the way, dude. That bike path goes from like La Cienega. I think it technically starts like at... There's a place called McManus Park in Culver City. There's like a park and a baseball field. And you could ride your bike. I've done it before. You can ride it all the way into the ocean that dumps out in Playa del Rey. I could maybe do it with an electric assist bike, dude. I don't know. That's back when I used to ride my bike a lot. You just end up building a tolerance. You get in better shape. You just have to keep doing it like 2-3 times. No, 3 times a week is good, I think. It's like when you first get on it, dude, you could go like 1 mile and you're already tired. You turn around, and then next one you do a little bit more, and then you rest, and then like next week you're adding another 1/4 mile. After like 3 months of riding, dude, you're riding like 10-mile trips. Ooh, it's cold out here. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Roaring Waters, La Bayona Creek filling up. Get your umbrellas at Home Depot. Use coupon code Gordito Sospechoso. I'm trying to get a duck or something, dude. Nothing. There's some duck over there. Nothing else really to see here, dude. Or report on. Actually, there's a ton of people that live out here, dude. They live under the bridge. They live everywhere in this creek. They live in these wetlands over there, and that side of Lincoln, the city or the cops keep kicking people out. Over there, they kept having all these like fires and a bunch of shit going on. The helicopters would always go through because there'd be fires or people fighting, even shootings. I think they might have started to kick people out of there. Because there was a lot of people living there. It was like a whole village in there. Looks like someone has a fort over there. We're gone. Oh, these satellite dishes are direct TV. I don't know if anyone still has DirecTV, but those big old dishes over there. I think they were a big thing when they built them. People didn't want them because they were scared that, I don't know, they're gonna have radiation and they're bad for your health. I mean, they probably are. Well, there's one thing for sure, they can't be good for your health. They may not be able to prove that it's bad, but they're definitely not going to prove that it's good for you. This giant satellite dish, dude, beaming from the sky. Let me drive. Let's go to another bridge. The bridge is over. Walking in the rain. See if we find some treasure here, dude. Ah, discarded cigarette butts. How about first heroin needle I find, you guys have to donate $1 each. Let's play. I don't know. I can't think of a good name, dude. Declining society. In decline. Treasure hunt? That'd be a good game show, dude. It's like supermarket sweeps. But first one to come with a used heroin needle moves on to the second round. Okay, now we need 2 condom wrappers, a box of Marlboros, a Modelo, unbroken, and a spray can. Sentinel Fantasy Forest. The 3Fs? No, the 4Fs. Frolicking. Dancing in the rain. Matthew D, dude, thanks for the $5. It's not the greatest storm coverage. For another $5, I'll go put on my waterproof overalls and go stand in a puddle, report live.
16 is code 6, Olympic and Serrano.
Whoa! It's crazy how the news always does that, dude. They'll find the puddle and go like stand in it when everything is dry all around it.
2261.
Station.
It's from 985 Roger.
They like to exaggerate things.
To the code 0 to number 2305 or D155.
Well, flight split going to be 58900 Charles. White sweater, blue jeans. We're making contact, having him come out of the vehicle.
This is what they built on top of all this used to be wetlands.
Vehicle, license plate 58900.
Playa Vista Concert Park.
00 Charles 3 Mail, Hispanic, white over blue, making contact here.
I think there's supposed to be a West Side Connection concert here.
Roger, did you want to cancel 13813 after that call?
Psych.
1355 Roger.
They should. See what all these people saying. Bow down.
Unit F211 suspect just left 18546 Sherman Way at business. Suspect is a male Hispanic.
So this is a quote unquote master plan community.
Toward the Maple Avenue. Suspect attempted a 211
All of this was built all at once, but they made you see the architecture is all different. So when they first built it, especially, dude, it looked weird. It looked like just like a Disneyland set. I forgot how many people that live here, dude. They probably like 10,000 people, I think, to the area. Not very many houses though. There's only like a handful of small individual houses, dude. Everything is like condo, apartments, townhouse stuff. If you own, there's a little spot around here that has houses, dude. If you live there, dude, you're doing well. But it sucks, dude. Watch, I'll show you right now. If we run into them, the garages in the back of the houses, bro. It's like there's no privacy. There's like a little circle and there'll be like 5-6 garages. Like everyone's garage is there in that little circle. It's like, bro, you can't do anything in your garage. Every single one of your neighbors is looking into it. And then the echo, because there's 2 stories, like it's not like you can sit there and play some music or something, dude. For your neighbors, like, we always have to play the music so loud. You know, we can hear everything. Do you have to play the scanner at all hours of the night? Yes, this is what I'm talking about right here. Actually, there's some that are worse than this. Actually, no, this is not that bad. Some of them I think they're in a circle, so this is actually just like an alley. Oh, which way?
Engineer flying 2 non-code calls, landlord-tenant disputes, and already 1502 and a
Well, you can. They are very close together. Resident garages, 1 guest space.
Police Watcher,
Oh,
near
dude, that
Highland
doesn't
Park
even go
Brewery,
up.
code 223, 683118.
That's fine. We'll have to release it.
I would assume if you're a loud person, you're not going to be liked here.
1585, Roger.
Everything's going to echo through everywhere.
X-ray 479, blue 450.
I mean, they pretty much suck, dude.
What's your map?
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I
wish I could live and afford a place like this, but
2362, already 666.
dude, these buildings are like 25 feet wide.
Subject last seen wearing a black beanie, white shirt, blue pants, black shoes on January
They just go
12,
up.
2023 at 0730 hours at 14151 Sherman Way. Mental condition is good. Any information, contact Van Nuys Juvenile Detectives, incident 1741.
All that fits is the garage and then this one little parking space. That's it. After that, it's all upstairs. But that's how they're building a lot of the stuff in LA.
Good, no traffic on a citizen call.
I think it's on the other side where they have the circle ones where it's like, it's in an actual circle, dude. So it's like everything just echoes. How do we get out of here?
5 back and forth. What? Forget about the location, please.
Subject is Raul de Jesus Hernandez Nunez, male Hispanic, black, brown, 5'7", 190, 14 years, date of birth 12/17/2008, medium build, dark complexion. Subject last seen wearing burgundy and black shirt, black pants on January 12, 2023 at 0745 hours. Missing from 19410 Gilmore Street. Mental condition is good. Any information, contact West Valley Juvenile Detectives. Incident
Yeah, this is where the whole neighborhood knows your stuff.
Suspect is a ex-boyfriend.
There's no hiding it.
Rape, homeless letter. It's now code 2. It's at 2365 and RD 57.
Can we get the last room? 13X17, it's at 2220.
I mean, it's cool. I would want to live there. But I don't know if I could, dude. Like, I'm always in and out at all hours of the night and stuff, dude. You know the neighbors are giving you the side eye. Like, I hear your car come on every night. 3 in the morning, 2 and 5 in the morning.
31FB306 in RA for male, approximately
Where does he go?
35 to 40 years of age.
What does he do?
Unconscious, breathing.
Who's up at 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning? He gets home at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. It doesn't look like he's going to a job. I don't see a uniform. And then he's there. I can hear him talking on the phone from outside of his garage. I can hear in the car. I can hear a scanner going on. I don't know what he's planning. Doesn't look like a cop. There's some shops here. Oh yeah, this is where that Lopez Ranch was to the right. Around that area. I think they put a school over. There used to be an abandoned GTE facility there. GTE was like before they had Verizon. They had GTE. I think Verizon bought them out. It was the telephone company. And it was like a big lot, you know, a huge lot. And it had, I guess it was like where all the stuff went through, like the main center where all the lines went through. It was a huge lot though, but it had a kind of like a warehouse. But the lot was humongous. in comparison to the actual building. So people would go and hang out there, dude, because it was like a 2-story, 3-story kind of building. And people would go, just teenagers, dude. You go skateboarding, bike riding, smoking weed, graffiti. It was just like, it was walled off. So it's like, it was private, dude. It was a free, like, fucking building, dude. And that's, a dude was living in there. One time we went, and like, bro, he had a whole setup, dude. He had electricity, he had beds, he had a TV. Like, he took over a whole wing, you know, like one of the offices. And he was stripping the building, dude. I remember he had an El Camino with no hood on it, dude. The engine was showing. And we'd always, you go there and he just mind his own business. He's taking apart the building, you know. It's a big place, so no one, you know, everyone was weary of each other, but we were just kids and shit. And yeah, I was seeing him working on stuff, and then he would load it up, and that's before I knew what like scrap metal was or recycling. You know, I was like, why is he taking it apart? Like, and then later on, I realized, like, dude, that dude stripped like the whole building of everything, dude. All the cable, the paneling, the sides. He must have made a decent amount of money. Not only was he living there, dude, he was just stripping the whole thing, dude. There was like a metal thing that went around the whole fucking building, dude, and that's where he would always be up there just taking it on. We didn't know, dude. I was like, I don't know, maybe that's his job.
Senior Division on 4337 Degnan. The PR left the location, advised that there were transients in front of that building setting a bonfire.
Yeah, but he was in that building for a long time, dude. He was living there for at least like a year.
985-9, handle the 44 suspect just left. 11250 West Olympic Boulevard at Home Goods. Continue to 232-98882.
Yes, he probably stripped all the wire too. They have this cool little like park right here, stage. The world is a stage. This is the back of it. So they build all these parks, but these parks are like private.
8098, are you clear?
They're part of the Playa Vista thing. So I think they close them. Yeah, they close. You're not allowed to go to the parks. They built some really nice parks, but they close like at sundown. You don't want no looky-loos, no outsiders coming in.
859, cancel. That's in 23298, X48.
This used to be the headquarters of Yahoo. I don't know if it still is, or if Yahoo's still around. A lot of tech companies are here. Actually, YouTube's here. I've shown you guys before. Right here, dude. This is Annenberg. Wallace Annenberg Pet Space. These guys were so fucking rich because they have so many things named after them. But at least they donated the money. They must have had a fortune, dude. Annenberg, because there's a lot of stuff named after him. Annenberg Foundation. This is like, I guess they do like pet rescue here or something. Safe spaces for pets. They have a bunch of stuff.
45 minutes open and transport down to jail with on that runner. And 15 semi.
He must have had a fortune there.
Don't text or able to responders or
I think it'd be a lot more noble to give your wealth away while you're still alive. When you give it away when you die, you're just fucking over your kids. Like, nah, you guys don't get it. I don't know, it kind of seems like it's even a selfish ass thing to do, bro. It's like, oh, once I'm die, I can't take it with me. I would take it with me, but plaster my name everywhere. This is where they built the Spruce Goose. This was Howard Hughes, and I think someone Google might be in these now. That was an old hangar there. That building there was, I don't know if it was tied to the military, or if it was just when they built Spruce Goose. So you're about to see the headquarters of YouTube. There's a cool ass hike you can do right here too. I've been wanting to do a scooter ride here, but I think it's like dirt and muddy, so I don't think they can do it till. I did it on a bike once. You can't do it till the weather changes. So this is the hangar. This is where they actually built the Spruce Goose, other Howard Hughes stuff. This planes. This is now the headquarters of Google, dude. This right here. This who's running the show right now. Google. It was a hangar. It was once owned by DreamWorks, Steven Spielberg, which had a lot in the development of this whole Playa Vista thing. And over here, headquarters, dude. YouTube. This is where we're broadcasting from, dude. They usually have it lit up. You know what, dude? We might get to 10,000 subs, dude. When I first, remember? If anyone remembers when I first started streaming, I said I wanted to get to 10,000, because when you get to 10,000, they had like studios. You could use their studio, like their production studio. But I think they upped it to like 50,000 now. It's not that hard to get 10,000 subs anymore. So yeah, this is the hangar. They have the Jordan hangar here. Remember Air Jordan?
48, come in.
That's where they built a lot of aircraft. I know for the Spruce Goose, but I think they built other stuff. That G is for Google. That's it, dude. Controllers of the world. This is where it all goes down from. But there's a cool ass hiking trail that goes right in the middle of that right there. Let me pull over real quick. In the middle of the mountain. I think the only catch is though that there's not. It's like a service road, so it's not technically a hiking trail, I think. So the catch is, once you start over here, like where Playa Vista starts, where the Clipper basketball courts are, you can't get off of the trail until you reach Lincoln Boulevard. Actually, I lie. I think there is one exit, but it goes into the neighborhood up there. There's a ramp up there, somewhere in the middle. But besides that, you have to go. Well, you could always turn around, but if you want to do the whole thing, you got to go all the way to Lincoln and then walk the whole, like right in the middle of the mountain. There's some good views. You can see the Hollywood sign from up there on a clear day. Yeah, sorry, man. No song donations. I'll sing a song for you for $5. guys want to go over to Twitch and play some music? If we can get like 30 people over there, we'll do it. Yeah, I got a strike for the music, so I gotta watch myself. I'm gonna double check. I think it was, what's today? I think it was mid-January, 16th or something. I think is when it expires. But there's gonna be a different way we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it through. I'll tell you guys later.
918 Bayview Avenue for a combative patient. Code 3 and 240 4522.
Talk about it after.
Left 15546 Ferry Street. Specific as amount has 930 Sandbell Space Footer on a bicycle. Code 2 incident 2405 RD931.
On Twitch though we can play, but just people need to go over there.
Residence 13151.
We got 4 people viewing on Twitch right now.
Fifth City, California.
But I have to like.
Black, brown.
Oh, people do. I say it and nobody goes over there. Dude.
0409.
People are stuck on their platform
1988.
on
Has a
YouTube.
neck tattoo below.
This is LMU, Loyola Marymount University, the college. So, this is actually just like wood on the hillside. Wooden sign on the hillside. This is where, what was that guy's name? The basketball player collapsed here. Hank Gathers? I believe that was his name.
PR resides at 221 and a half South Avenue 19.
I believe it was Hank Gathers. He died. And what was the reason he died, bro? Was it just like a freak heart thing? He had a heart condition? Or was it Len Bias?
That call will be responding from Harbor Station.
It's been so long, dude. I used to know exactly who and how it happened. It's been so long. But a basketball player collapsed during a college basketball game.
1456, there's no one that change.
Just a patient refusing to go.
Or was it coke? There was a dude on the Celtics that had cocaine, right? And he died? But it was a cocaine overdose?
RD 1513.
14 Queen 2017. Can you create an incident for me at
1990.
the weekend and give me the last 4? And can you also give me a tax for this incident?
14 Queen 20 Rogers, number.
All the tech companies were here. Yahoo, Google,
68.3, 68.6 months.
YouTube, some other ones.
The 5-minute ETA, he'll be in a gold Tahoe. He'll let you in.
Like IMAX.
Queen 20, the incident
IMAX
is
corporate headquarters over
2409. And stand by for attack.
A0.
Oh,
Reassigned.
we're on Twitch.
484 suspect just left.
You guys gather the troops. You let me know, dude.
The subject is now outside of the apartment next to the mailboxes, possibly hallucinating.
Get people to go over
No
there.
one is additional incident 395.
I want to be at least 25, 30 people. It's like 10
You had
people.
about a 30-minute ETA.
Heavy traffic.
People just stay on YouTube.
670.
Yeah, I need to find music, man. I've been looking into getting music because I'm gonna start trying to make videos and stuff. I want to get like an intro for the clips, outro.
4 Riverside Drive.
It's not easy. It's not easy, bro.
RD 1567 identified.
I need to actually find someone that could make like little beats and loops. You guys know of
She's
anybody?
holding her keys. The bureau will open the gate when at the 17 South Bedford.
South Under Roger.
Also, it has to be something that has to be like custom made. Like, it can't be up on YouTube. 'Cause YouTube will strike you for having it. If someone else put it up, they'll strike you.
Turn it in your
Also, if they have it like on iTunes, it's not like a strike, but it's that copyright claim thing. So it means but it's bad because it means that you don't get any monetization from the videos. So if I start making videos, the whole point of them would be so people can watch, 10-minute pre-made videos, 20-minute, whatever. You want them to run forever. But there's and a lot of those like copyright free music places that they do have them, you have to pay a subscription and it's forever. That's what I was looking into. They said like you got to pay whatever $20 or $30 a month, and if you don't pay it, then I don't know how they do it, but then they can put a claim and just take all the revenue. Like, but if you get a video that actually gets millions of views or whatever, if you don't pay that $20 a month, they're going to claim all the revenue.
On a black face mask, weapons is a handgun, which is outstanding. There was no property taken. Incident 235.
YouTube has some music, like some little background music you can use. But it's the one that everybody uses, and there's not a lot.
Check 1661, 259th Street, apartment 110, substance of female, unknown, 15 years. Monitor comments, go to 241-83531.
Oh, I might have to get some software and learn how to do a couple loops here and there. Just simple stuff. I bought one that's kind of serious for like the news stuff. I might hit up one of the YouTube producers. But people aren't very easy to fucking deal with, bro. Like, that's why I never reach out to people, bro. People that have YouTube pages, dude, fucking everyone thinks they're a fucking star, or half the people think they're like fucking superstars. I bet you if I reach out, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I can make you a loop, $1,000."
Butterfly code green with 241-245.
You gotta do shit yourself. Damn, it's really pouring down now. It is officially, the storm has arrived. We'll see though. Eventually, YouTube is working on something, so there's gonna be rights to play music soon. There's gonna be some type of revenue sharing in the near future, which is long overdue. It only makes sense, dude. Like, think of how much money the owners of the royalties could make instead of doing it backwards, how they're doing it now with the copyright claim. What if it just, per second that music is on, it gets shared and they automatically get a check, It goes to whoever owns the label, bro.
Wearing a white hooded sweater.
Shouldn't be that hard. Per second, you get a percentage.
MLK is D12.
31 at 306. Clear me from 2380. Show me back on 1852.
306, right.
Yeah, that epidemic, but a lot of those are subscription. Like, there's like sounds and certain stuff you could use. If you use more than like 10-15 seconds, I think if someone else has it on their YouTube channel, then it gives you the claim like you're stealing it from them. So like, say I go to someone's, right, I listen to a lot of music. It's people that make beats. If I want one of those beats and I'm like, hey, let me buy the rights to use it or whatever in my video, YouTube will still give me the claim. And if they, I think they also search like Apple Music and Spotify. If it's on there, you get the, I forgot what it's called, DSMMC or something. You still get the claim, dude, so it demonetizes your video. That's why everyone's so like jumpy about music.
We have G40 confirmed that he's aware that we're spinning over. They've been activated for
I mean, when you're small time, it doesn't really matter.
1G40, 1G40, come in.
But yeah, but they also could block it. Use the Beatles or something, they'll block your whole video. And they could give you a strike, bro. They really wanted to. You use it for a long time.
Incident 172-28668. Continue on my lieutenant dispute 1335 North Fairfax Avenue. Incident 2276-8642. Our duty can identify.
Actually, I've been talking to my friend. I'm going to talk him into making me stuff. Simple stuff. Bribe them with a couple peanuts.
40. Channel 39 was already restricted for Hollywood.
But I am willing to pay for like the intro and the outro song a little bit of money. Because it would be like a permanent, you know, thing. Custom.
Switch over to channel 40.
What?
I'm sorry, channel 40 and answer please.
Hold up.
Thank you, sir.
Venice and Lincoln. That's...
And I'm sorry,
Oh.
channel 40 and answer please.
Oh, maybe they are doing the memorial.
Thank you, sir.
I thought it got rained out, dude. We're Washington and Lincoln. No U-turn. Alright, we might. So there was supposed to be a vigil, like a memorial candlelight vigil for the guy that that school teacher that died because the cops tased him. Well, he also had a cocaine in his system. He died 4 hours later. But they did tase him like 7 times.
7-12-857, are you clear?
I'm still at the current location, Harbor Freeway Station.
B182 routed.
67, have your ride.
13190 Bromont Avenue, permit 309, with incident 2432-89-217. No mental illness. 117, then Figueroa, identify. Now,
453.
If you want to see the whole video, I think is on the New York Post.
On Venice and Lincoln. We have approximately 50 peaceful protesters congregating northeast corner of Venice and Lincoln right now. They also have easy ups and they are staying on the corner, so code 4 down.
It's 50 peaceful protesters.
31 FD422, yes, DOT's been notified.
Roger, thank you.
Suspect 6836 can be at the extra space
You
storage.
could look at the New York Post has, I think, most of the video. A lot of these places are picking and choosing what they show. They're chopping it up. I don't know if he was involved in the accident or something. I'm not sure if he was involved or he reported it. Whatever. He had an interaction with the cops and he was acting erratic. And
332 North Avenue 59.
he like ran in the street
Approximately 6
and
years old.
you know, he was paranoid. He was He was saying the cops wanted to kill him. They're gonna kill him, and he didn't want him to get put in cuffs. And they tased him a bunch of times. I mean, there was a lot of cops though. I don't understand why cops aren't trained better to just like subdue people. I don't think he ever like struck the cops or anything. He just wasn't like putting his hands and letting him get cuffed.
What's the nature of your request? Personal.
But I heard that the full version or the most version is on the New York Post YouTube channel. You'll see where they actually, a guy on a motorcycle tries to pull him over here and talk to him. I'm not really sure exactly what led up if the accident. Yeah. Whatever, I don't want to spread. You guys look it up. Here comes Channel 7. Is AXN News invited? I don't have nothing for my cams.
A12 is going to be the one off Blue Butterfly Way. So you got a 2200 block or a 3162.
So it looks like more people are coming. There's a lot of people that showed up in the rain. I thought they were going to cancel. Let's see what it looks like over there, dude.
Cancel response to incident 2421, 117th and Figueroa.
22, can you please have 17 Adam 81? Watch 2 landline. You have the number whenever you're ready.
Jump to next 92, go ahead.
22, the number's in V562 787 4293. 1781, watch 2, 1781, watch 2, come in.
Jade, what's up, Jade?
1781, landline 76X22, another number when you're ready.
But I don't know. What else could the cops do, man? I'm surprised they don't have like something to tie someone's feet together. Can't they have like a zip tie thing? If the whole point is to like, you know, subdue a person. You know he doesn't have any weapons on him. I mean, I don't think the cops are intended to obviously kill him or anything.
Unable to look at the subject. Can you call the PR back to see if they have eyes on him? Doesn't appear to be here anymore.
It's just a bad situation all around.
Don't any correction. It's going to be able to be.
EL 70, red line to Watch Commander.
EL 70, Roger.
Cell 4, 13XL4, have you arrest?
Requesting a watch 4, watch 5 unit to handle 9585 at Rinaldi.
The thing is, on the video, it doesn't look like he ever like tried to punch the cops or do anything like that. He just didn't want to get restrained. He was in like a paranoid state.
Nice 32, Roger.
Get a location.
462, Roger.
12 sequence. Roger. 1786, 1786, cancel incident.
I mean, it's just sad, dude. I mean, no one should have died, bro.
1767, Roger. Thank you. 17966.
X22, can you show me onto station with the VO shop, please? 22, Roger.
The 65 Blue Butterfly.
What do you think, James? What should they have done there?
And a radio call, please.
Roger, I'll send you
I mean, is the taser legally justified there? Probably, but like, you know, to the regular person viewing, they're thinking what everybody else is thinking. Like, why don't they just like hold them down if there was so many cops?
Start buying some of these calls, please.
West traffic units, Emma's traffic, Pico and Kenmore, vehicle versus pedestrian, code 3, incident 2451 or 2055. 26, your peer left the location, unable to meet at this time. Additional unit supervisor to 6750 Woodson Avenue at the community center.
He died 4 hours later, though. He had cocaine in his system.
Roger. Sure. 2115 off 50 and 15x62.
Can I also have an MEU unit respond to my location?
But I'm not sure. He might have been, if he was involved in the accident, maybe they had justification if it was, you know, a hit and run. But I don't know, dude. So I don't want to like speculate. So I'll just be quiet about that. But if you guys want to see the video, you can go see it. New York Post.
1375, the peer is no longer at the location.
I heard is the one that has most of the or all of the footage with the, well, most of it. There's clips up there and here and there on the internet, but they don't show like most of the footage.
6 Mary 66, code 6 Van Nuys Station.
Mary 66, can you just call that call, report 1? Clear calls on my stack and show me conversation, please.
26 Mary 66, Roger.
Roger.
Can you verify if 63 handles incident 2083? If so, with the disco?
13863, did you handle incident 2083 on Broadway? And what sounds quick as that 24.
People are here for the vigil. Seems in like that situation, dude, if something around his feet would have helped. I don't know if that's not very practical or if it's not practical for officers to try to wrestle people that are combative like that down. I don't know. This goes back to the training that the cops have, you know. stick around too much, dude. I'll just go and take a couple shots of the overall scene, dude. Something like this. There's a person that died, so out of respect, I don't want to disrespect the people that are there.
Signature 46, Roger.
16 code 6600 Crenshaw.
Traffic 18 code 6000 Crenshaw Boulder.
Engine machine of 459 investigation, RG 1764.
Who's here and up, please? Hacienda Boulevard from the Johnny Rock. Suspect is a transient male, white, 45 to 55 years, balding, 5'7", wearing black shirt, gray sweatshirt. Suspect committing lewd act in full view of the PR and her niece. Suspect fled northbound on La Hacienda when confronted by a male passerby. PR did not wish to meet. Incident information incident 2460 RD722.
Damn, dude, lewd acts in the rain?
Passerby. PR did not wish to meet. Incident information incident 2460 RD722. Incident 2461 RD 2021. Located 10 identify. Butterfly Way.
Your Honor, define lewd.
Roger.
62 RD 1245.
2017 10 12X 42 12X 42 unknown trouble 7607 Brighton Avenue 7607 Brighton Avenue code 3 incident 2463 RD 1255.
42 with Little Bay. 532 West 78th Street.
Yes, 12X 42 responding code 3 with a delay from 532.5 West 78th Street. Advise on your route.
Thirty-one FD 154, 31 FD 154. Are you code 6? Official port 12 6000 Crenshaw Pleasant.
Yes, code 12 6000 Crenshaw. Sorry, Roger.
Six eight six six. Cancel incident 2457. Cancel IPR.
I know, Jane, first time out of the Grand 5852 San Marcos Boulevard, in front of out of zone of blue Tesla Model 3, subject vehicle black BMW Export.
Yeah, if anything, it just the cops definitely need a different approach and or way more training, because it's not fair to the police either that they have to respond to these calls and they don't really have the training, or there's just so many people, dude, that are on drugs and altered state. Like,
43547 Mineola Street. Still suspect description.
I don't know, dude. Maybe in general, if someone's on drugs, probably not a good idea to tase them too many times.
468 RD 1977.
Noticias. No, dude, I don't think there's anywhere to park around here.
24 TL53. I need an additional traffic unit to my location to assist for a 415 investigation.
Dick Rock, show me around.
687 600.
24 TL53. Can I also get an RA to re-respond to the location for a female, conscious and breathing, approximately 25 years old, needs medical attention.
Right to next 840%, like what's your file? 14 Adam 11, show me show 629 Lighthouse Street under the Canal Bridge as per 14 ID.
47 Roger, repeat the numbers on Canal Bridge.
29 Lighthouse Street.
Roger, 29 Lighthouse Street under the canal.
Well, I think for sure they shouldn't use the taser unless, need be, unless they have a weapon or attacking or...
Additional central traffic unit for the request going.
Dude, I always thought there needs to be like another weapon, like
5353 Imperial Highway.
it probably wouldn't be practical, but a net gun or something to just like disable people.
829 Roger.
But then they'd have to go to the car and get it.
63, were you under that call on Broadway? Coming around now.
Roger. We're doing that further on it.
I don't know, but every situation is different, dude.
Roger. Any central traffic unit for the additional unit request come in?
1050, follow that team position.
150, Roger.
24 TL53. At my current location, one of the parties is calling police dispatch, asking for police, and they're uncooperative. So just so you know, we're already at scene.
Talk to Roger. Any central or central traffic unit to me 24 TL53 1340 East 6th Street come in for an additional unit.
Yeah, the neck gun, it sounds, right? Like it looks dumb. It sounds dumb, but actually, I wonder if other countries use it.
36, 36, 536, come in. 36?
I mean, it's better than tasing somebody or macing somebody.
13547 Mineola. Location was provided
Can
at
you verify they don't have a weapon?
Tower. There's an additional address at 13533 Mineola. That returns on rapid SOS. Additional incident
I mean,
246.
that seemed like this could be a problem with...
So we can check the regular block and secure all
I
around.
don't know.
Any 36 come in for further.
22, follow that scene, apartment 7.
6822 Roger.
TL53. I also need a supervisor to respond to my location.
Go. The PR from Blue Butterfly requesting you to respond. The brother won't leave, keeps harassing her. Can you re-respond?
812 Roger. Stay with the flight delay.
Roger.
There really is no parking.
Any
anywhere.
Harbor unit welfare check 119 South Harbor Boulevard. See the PR in a gray Dodge Charger. Subject is a female, black, 36 years, no further. Monitor comments. Code 2, incident 2479 564.
Unit traffic 32 responding code 922 East 74 to 5835 Wilson, please.
Well, that'd be 22. Can you show us an incident 2305 and code 6 at the station? That'd be 24 on it.
Here's a big over until Watch 3 comes down, please.
Hello. Wireless, the 6 foot on the Brent chocolate. Bill is standing 55 to 5.
Looks like the crowd is gotten a little bit bigger.
BRT, still code 6, X1 Western.
Clear up BRT, Roger.
Male, Hispanic, blue and white jacket, armed with a metal badge. Number 2, black shirt, armed with a metal pole, hitting each other. Visual 6 males at location. Code 3, incident 2485, already 29.
Dispatch 96, Roger.
2437, already 1395.
We're gonna let me see if I can find us somewhere to park, and I'll be back. I'm gonna come back live on AXN News, alright? Make sure you guys go to AXN News on YouTube. I'm gonna go check out the scene and kind of read the temperature. Let's see what's going on there. I gotta find a place. There's nowhere to park. Nowhere. I'm gonna have to track it back. AXN News, and we'll see. See you guys over there. AXN News on YouTube. Maybe James, put the link up if you can.